Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. And Shalom to you few sisters out there and your children that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So, yeah, you see the screen, and a brother posted it. His name is Shamar Amath, 144,000%. Israelite foreigner, you know, brother out there doing the work, giving double honors, and pushing the doctrine that we push, you know. And of course, we push the doctrine that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone have received from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And it says it all right here on the screen. It says proof of Trump's tariffs. Now I'm going to play the video and then jump into a few scriptures. Alright, so Adawan Raktazah, this is edifying. And also it exhorts and admonishes you, you know, those of you out there that see this video, you know, you Akim, Adawan Raktazah, exhorts you to keep on pushing, man. We're almost about here, and hopefully it gives warning to those that see. All right, Shalom, and let's get this going.
Guys, the tariffs are in active effect. Look at these clothes in Walmart. All the tags have these bottom pieces. All the tags have these bottom pieces ripped off. But then you find one with the bottom still on. $10.98. The price is raised to $11.98. This is the effect of Donald Trump's tariffs. I'm going to show you a pretty bad one right here. This is on child's clothes. You can see they ripped off the bottom. That's what it's supposed to look like, $6.98. These are up to $10.98 now. That is a $4 increase. And on the ones that there's no bottom price to rip off, they're putting these stickers so you wouldn't know what the old price was. Here's a backpack that was $19.97. Now it's $24.97. While in the store, we saw anywhere from $1 to $8 price increases across products all over the store. If you don't believe me, go to your local, whether it be Walmart or Target, and check this out for yourself when you're going through the clothing.
All right, so you see it there. Okay, it was a short, all right, a YouTube short. You know, I guess they got it off TikTok. But there it is, you know, it's showing you, you know, a glimpse of what these tariffs are doing or what they can do. And eventually, you know, the economy is going to decline to the point of hyperinflation. All right, if you remember years ago of what took place in Greece, okay, Venezuela. Remember Venezuela, man. All right, it was a bag of rice. Bags of rice that we'd get over here for $1 were like $20, man. Okay, for a whole chicken that you could get out here for like $3-4 bucks was going for like, man, I think like $80, $100 out there, man. It was so bad that people were eating their pets. Prisoners were eating each other, man. Okay, so things are just gonna get worse, which things getting worse for this world is things getting better for us, because the kingdom has to come, man. Yahweh Shai has to return to turn all Esau's madness, you know, right side up. Okay, surely his doing of things, turning things upside down shall be esteemed as potter's clay. Okay, so we're at the end of this thing, man. All right, now let's jump into the. All right, so this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, in verse 33. I, Esdras, received a charge of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, upon the Mount Horeb, that I should go unto Israel. But when I came unto them, they set me at naught and despised the commandment of the Lord. See, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai set up the prophets to give you warning. That's why we do these videos. Okay, the other day I was meditating on the truth and things that we say, and, you know, our ministry and videos, and, you know, It was like me conversating or bringing out the truth, and then a demon, you know, saying, oh, all you guys do is fearmonger. Like it was me, you know, preaching, and us preaching in the future, and people saying, oh, all you guys do is fearmonger. All you guys do is hate speech. And the truth of the matter is, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said, love the good and hate the evil, man. Okay? You're supposed to hate this world, man, and the people that don't want to get right with the Lord. The scripture says, I hate them that hate thee. I count them mine enemies, man. And yeah, we do fearmonger, because fear is the only thing that's going to get you people to move, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about how the prophets began to fear, and it compelled them to move. Okay? You know, you people, man, you people ain't gonna fear, you people ain't gonna believe until it's too late, man. All right? That's how we receive the truth, man. I received the truth through fear, man. Okay? Fear of my life. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna be saved from the evils that are gonna come? And yes, Ezra said that himself. He said, woe is me, woe is me. What shall I do when those evils come? Paraphrasing. Okay? That's the way you ought to think. Who's going to deliver you? How am I going to make it? Okay, yeah, we have faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but that came with us, you know, finding Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, finding that comfort. But still in that, you have to fear to move. Okay? You're not just going to twiddle your thumbs and sit around and say, well, I hope to make it. That ain't enough fear, man. Okay, that's not the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in you. Because if you fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you're going to work out your salvation, man, with fear and trembling. Okay? You know, we do these videos so that you can fear and believe, man. You can fear and move. You can be persuaded. Okay? Because, hey, man, talking to you Israelites, man, nicely only goes so far, man. All right, you got a woman and you going back and forth with her, you're tired of it, and you say, you know what, baby, can't we just come to an agreement? Can't we just get along? Can't we just talk things out? And sure, that works for like a day or two. Okay, but then she's right back to being the demon she was a day or two before. But when you start literally getting on her shit, telling her, okay, this is it, man. I'm gonna fucking leave you. All right. I'm gonna just do my own thing. And you actually stick to those things. Then the woman starts to trip out, man. Then she starts to analyze herself. You ignore her. You don't show her any attention. She starts to analyze herself, man. She starts to think. Okay. And that's what we're doing is we're getting you, we getting you Israelites to think about the consequence of denying this faith, man. Okay? And remember, it said that he went, okay, to Israel. All right? But they set him at naught. We're out there on the highways and byways primarily for the elect's sake. But 2/3 of our people, they set us at naught. They say, oh, man, we don't want to hear what you have to say. Or they'll drive by, they'll flip us off, throw things at us, laugh at us, scoff us. That's them setting us at naught, man. This is verse 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand. Look for your shepherd. Now it says, O ye heathen, that hear and understand. Look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest. This isn't talking about actual heathen, man. This isn't talking about the natural Gentiles, man. Okay, this is talking about Israelites, man. All right? And it goes deeper than being a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American. You could go on ChatGPT and type in Hebrew Israelites, and it'll give you a whole breakdown, okay, of you know, who we believe the Israelites are. But it goes deeper than that. Okay, this truth is coming out, man. Okay? This heathen that it's talking about are Israelites, man. It says, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest. Everlasting rest is only for Israel, man. Okay? For he is nigh at hand that shall come in the end of the world. And that's where we're at, man. We're at the end of this world, man. We're at the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom, man. That's why things are starting to get worse. Okay? Because it's going to get so bad. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is going to intervene. Okay? Let me get that, man. The Spirit just hit me at the water, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, to bring this out. This is Daniel chapter 12 in verse 1. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Okay, Michael is not Yahweh Shai. All right, Michael is an angel under Yahweh Shai. Okay, Michael is the archangel. Okay, he's the chief of the highest order of angels, man. Okay, Michael is the champion, all right, of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Now, when it says thy people shall be delivered, okay, it doesn't mean every Israelite's going to be saved, man. That's not the case, man. You got, man, monsters, demons, goons, goblins of our nation, man. I just had to deal with one less than an hour ago at my work, at my job site, man. Okay. And I dealt with her, you know, righteously. Okay. And you just see it, man. And I walked away after the situation was resolved. I walked away and I seen another Jake about to walk into the store, and I said, man, I'm gonna go the other way. I just don't even want to talk to Jake right now, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they're through, man. They're finished, man. Okay, the majority of Israel does not have any sense, man. No sense of fucking direction. They don't have no morals. You got a grown man. He shaves his fucking beard off, shaves his head, eating pork. A grown Israelite man. All right, that's out of pocket, man. The Israelite woman, she gonna do whatever the fuck she wants to do until she either gets hit with a nuke, or, you know, that fear just makes her, you know, calm down, man. Excuse my French. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And those that are found written in the book is the elect. Okay, the remnant. Okay, the Israel of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Because remember, they are not all Israel that come of Israel. So just because you're an Israelite by your blood, by your DNA, does not make you a chosen vessel. It does not make you the elect. Okay, you knowing the names of the Lord don't make you the elect, man. That's why you have to fear, man. You have to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. And this isn't a weekend thing, man. Okay, this is an everyday battle, man. All right, because the times where you're not around, brother, the times where you're not at camp doing these lessons, okay, you're in an open field where you got to have that shield up, man. You got to have shield and sword in hand. Okay? You got to have shield and sword in hand at all times, man. Okay, your boots, as the scripture says, your boots shod with the preparation of the gospel, man. Because these demons are out here, okay? And they're not just working through people, man. They fucking jump on your mind, man. You know? So, hey, you got to pray and you got to work things out, man. This is verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Hey, the elect is going to wake, all right, to everlasting life. Okay? But you got motherfuckers like Sakari, like Alizé. He going to wake up to everlasting shame and contempt, man. Okay? Like brothers just posted a video that the humiliation stage he's going through right now could be just a stage to get him to a higher level of wickedness, man. Just to get him more coupons in this fucking life. Okay? You know? Now he's backtracking, talking about he didn't say that we're cosplaying, or that we're not all cosplaying. Like, but bro, you're a bug out. He's over there on no jumper. Okay? So there's Israelites say, hey man, you gotta take this seriously. Okay? And those of you that don't believe, yeah, you're gonna be in that everlasting shame and contempt. Alright? You're gonna feel, you know, some type of way in the kingdom, man. Alright? It's not gonna be eternal. Everlasting, you know, doesn't always mean eternity. Okay? Verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Alright? So those of you that have this truth, keep pushing this word, man. Keep pushing the truth, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gonna lift us up, man. He gonna give us glory. Because what? You glorified him. Okay? And that's what we live for, man. We live to glorify Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's our purpose as Israelite beings, man. Israelite men, women, and children, man. Now, first and foremost, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Alright? That's our job. But you women, show your belief by being a pillar of rest to your husband. Not by being a fucking demon or a harlot, man. Okay, you women, man. Alright, all hell's gonna break loose. And if you ain't got a man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you through. That's your only way. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Harakah Kodash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.